microphone. I noticed her the second I got off the fucking jet. She is hot.
That's the best endorsement I've ever had in my life, so I'm fine now.
I was kicking you out. I was, through the bus window. I fucking blew a load right there. But that's not saying much for me. It don't take much for me to blow a load.
You're all jizz.
I'm all jizz.
All the time.
A little bit of whizz. And a little bit of Saruman. A little bit of Sauron. A little bit of Gandalf the Great. A little bit of Radagast the Brown. I didn't like the Hobbit movie, but I thought the Beatles were groovy. And Tony Abbott is missing his Costello. What is this? Shit, bitch.
Oderus, I have one question for you. How can we overthrow the government? Because this government needs to be overthrown.
Hold on a sec. First of all, you've got more than one question for me.
Okay, I do.
Because, yeah, this would be a really short interview.
Yeah.
Okay. How do we overthrow the government?
Yeah.
Everybody goes into the streets and they don't go to work. It's worked before. The freaking Indians in India, even though they don't call themselves that, they were led by this little bald fuck called Gandhi. And they fucking busted out many, many, many years of English colonial rule because they just said, fuck you. They didn't go to work. It was a non-violent revolution. Now I know you people are saying, Oderus, what are you saying? Non-violence? It's like, violence is I'm best at that. But as far as humans are concerned, yeah, if you just don't go to work, nothing works, man.
It's awesome. And a lot of people are going to be taking the day off tomorrow to go to Soundwave.
Well,
so maybe that's a step one.
It's also it worked in the Philippines about 20 years ago with Aquino. Aquino, when he came back to the Philippines, he was assassinated on the tarmac. I don't know if you remember that. When he walked off the plane, they blew his brains out. But his wife took over the Philippines, and now the Americans are the fuck out of Subic Bay. You guys realize that shit?
I didn't realize that, but now I do.
You don't, do you? You gotta fucking study your own fucking history, right?
I do. Now that the American sort of whole era, the American era is over.
I look good. Sorry.
Now the American era is over. Your country's going to be the underclass, really.
Fuck
under
my
China.
country. My country is bullshit. My adopted country is America, and America is a fucking country full of morons. Well-armed morons. We are a nation of gun-wielding idiots. We are the global police, and all the money's in Switzerland.
It's true. Now, Pustulus Maximus. Why was he the right guy?
Because he shreds. And because he just came in there and he was just like, fuck this shit. I'm taking over. He blew the goddamn walls down on the GWAR fortress, and he wrote that first song, Madness at the Core of Time. And, he basically killed everybody else that was up for the job. And
in cold blood?
Warm, cold. It depended what planet they were from. Some people have blood that is like zero gravity, like anti-blood.
Yeah.
Some people have semen running through their You and me are spending a lot of time together.
We are. I've decided just to focus on you. I've just decided Oderus
He's a real star. Are we beneath the earth right now? I think at least 3 or 4. I feel like I'm in a fucking dungeon.
We're in the underground. We're in the underground.
I like it.
What was the first show you ever went to, Oderus?
Well, it's true that sometimes I will take my beautiful physical form and transform into that of a normal human being.
Yeah, every now and then.
And I will become that of a little bullshit punk rocker who is 18 years old and who walked into a show in 1980 in Washington, D.C.
It's a beautiful time.
Band playing called Minor Threat.
Oh, fucking awesome.
That no one had ever heard of before.
Dude.
Yeah, so it had a little bit of an effect on me. Yeah.
Ian McKay's pretty special.
I'm an old school DC hardcore motherfucker, but I'll tell you one thing, I was never straight edge. Those dudes hated my guts.
What's the most excessive thing you've seen in the world of rock and roll?
I don't like it when hot chicks eat shit.
When get drunk and act like idiots.
Yeah. People hot chicks put their faces up to elephant anuses and like mushrooming clouds of fucking animal excrement explode on their faces. I don't like that, but I would say it was extreme. I would have to say, I don't know. I mean, there's so many fucking things that have happened.
Yeah, what's the most ridiculous band you've seen kind of...
Okay, I would have to say probably the most incredible fucked up thing I've ever seen in the history of fucking rock and roll. I was in San Francisco, and it was actually a band from Australia called Lubricated Goat. Do you remember that band?
Yeah.
You don't remember that band? They took a fucking dead goat, and they put it in a freezer for about 3 weeks until it was frozen the fuck solid. They brought it out on stage and they hit it with a sledgehammer, and that thing broke apart like a piece of glass. And like throughout the show, all the little slivers melted. So, but basically what you had was little goat bits everywhere. That was the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. Yeah.
An Australian band as well, man. And we've got a good history of punk rock here, like the Saints back in the day and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Very
but
like
sure,
an
yeah,
Australian
the
punk
Saints,
rock
I don't
band.
know.
Yeah.
The Saints are a football team from America, as far as I'm
Do
concerned.
you like football?
No, I think it's stupid.
It's fucking retarded.
I like
isn't it?
fucking Aussie rules football a lot more. It's a lot more violent and people get a lot more fucked up.
It's much more fun.
It's much more fun, and these people, they really do hurt themselves. It's excellent.
Now, you guys have done Battle Maximus, and that was pretty intense. I mean, Metal Land was pretty amazing. I mean, Flattus was an amazing, producer and a guitarist and a person and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, he was.
What was he like?
He was an asshole.
Yeah, he was an asshole.
He farted a lot. That's why his name was Flattus. It was just like, dude, can we like work with this? Oh, jeez. But he was a fucking musical genius, and he had to return to Metal Land, and for that, we wish him well. Every scumdog
You'll always see your favorite band here in Metal Land.
What the fuck is going on out
Oh,
there?
man, there's some crazy shit going on.
I think that's Pustulus.
Yeah.
That's Flattus's replacement. I mean,
Yeah, he's finding his
he's
his
finding
shred.
his voice.
We are backstage at the GWAR, Aim on a Month, Satyricon, and Black Dahlia Murder
In
Sideshow.
the toilet.
So what have your other bands been like on this bill? Have they delivered the goods?
Yeah, they've been great. They've delivered the proper amount of respect. I mean, like, I basically have had everybody sucking my dick all fucking day. I just lay there. I'm like, I don't feel so good. You guys suck my fucking dick all the fucking goddamn day. And also, every time I say anything, tweet it immediately. You fucking fuck. I also found out that koalas are not bears. What the fuck is up with that?
Dude, do you want to know something? More people died from koalas last year than sharks.
Well, yeah, because
They'll fuck you up.
Koalas are dangerous. They are I found that out. I thought they were really cute and nice and stuff, and they're not even fucking bears.
They're not even bears. Are you guys writing a new record soon?
I don't know.
Man.
I guess so. Maybe. I don't
probably
know.
should.
This last one was so good that we're just going to roll on that for a while.
I think you should. It's a Battle Maximus of extreme proportions.
Yeah, and it's really been doing great down here in Australia. Like, people have actually been buying it and not stealing it, which is really cool, but that's all fucked up.
Did you want to say anything to the heavy metal world and the world at large? Final words before you go on stage.
Yo, GWAR seems to have caused a little bit of a stir down here. I don't know what the fucking problem is. Everywhere we go, we chop off world leaders' heads. So we came here, and we did the same thing, and people were upset about it. Australia, we love you. You're the land of George Miller and fucking Road Warrior. You had a big fucking influence on the way the GWAR came up. It's great to be here. We love you, motherfuckers. Let's go fuck some koala bear assholes. Wait a minute, they're not bears at all. Oh, also,
Oh, yeah.
I would
Tony
like to
Abbott
sing.
died in
Hold on a
fire.
second. I would like to sing a song
Yeah.
that I wrote about koala bears.
I'd like that.
Would you like to hear
I
it?
really would.
Koala bear assholes are tasty and sweet. Koala bear assholes, koala bear meat, koala bear assholes, and Pablo Picasso. That's it.
That's good. I like that. And by the way, Tony Abbott died in a fire.
Yeah, fucking, Abbott. You haven't been shit since Costello died. You guys even get that over here?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna kill him again tonight, and if his head would grow back like a koala, then maybe I would spare him.
It's true.
But
He'd be better then. He'd be drunk all the time.
Next time we come here, I'm gonna fight a koala.
I want you to fucking do that.
I want it because
Take one
koalas
out.
are fucked up. They're like the penguins of Australia, you know? It's just like in Antarctica, it's like, oh, penguins are so cute. They're so sweet. They're so... No, they're not. They're 30 meters tall. They eat cars, and Metallica never played there. You fucks.
This is GWAR. This is Soundwave TV.
And I'm Oderus Urungus. You could eat my fucking shit out of my ass. The dogs were gnawing on your face. I have been like having sex with Henry Rollins lately, and he has got me, I just want to let you guys know, he's got me ripped. I am cut like a fuck. Look at that shit. 50 million years old.
50
And I
million?
can still
You still got it.
pleasure an elephant.
I'm sure you could.
I can make an elephant come, and that's
Yeah.
not an easy thing to do. Not many humans can do that. I can do it.
Is your jizz strong enough to defeat Mr. Perfect? That's the real question.
Well, yes, of course. We beat the shit out of that guy all over the U.S. Unfortunately, we don't have him here with us today because, quite frankly, it was too expensive.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know, he's an asshole. You never know what's going to happen at a GWAR show, though.
No.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, yes, of course.
You will defeat him. You must.
Yes, we have to go. We're going to go back. See, there's like GWAR shows are kind of like we do like different chapters.
Yeah.
And here in Australia, you guys are still on chapter 1.
This is the beginning.
Yeah. In America,
foreplay.
we're like on chapter 26.
So you're finished.
You've
already come.
We're like hip deep.
Yeah, you're
In
hip
fact,
deep.
it's more than hip deep. It's like buttocks deep.
So at the moment we're just the tip.
It's like if you could compare GWAR with having sex,
Yeah.
it's like you wouldn't even see the buttocks.
There'd be no butt.
Side of the vagina.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's pretty
Just
deep.
the legs would be sticking out the bottom.
That's a bit extreme.
Extreme.
Well, exactly. So who would you turn for on this bill? Who would you have sex with?
Oh, Gene Hoglan.
Yeah,
Without
dude,
a doubt.
he's a machine.
He's trying to be coy right now, like ignore me. Gene Hoglan, where are you, you fat bitch?
You got to track him down.
He's got an asshole like a whale's pussy.
He also has beautiful hair.
Oh, he's good. That guy too. He's fat. Anyone who's fat.
You just want to take them out.
I just need a fucking hole that can hold.
The power that
cock.
it. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know you guys are pretty good mates with
Oh,
Phil.
no, it looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Damn, it looks horrible. Look at this
He's been
thing.
through some things.
Jesus.
So I know you're pretty good friends with Phil Anselmo.
Oh, yeah, he's
Do you
my
guys
buddy.
go way back?
Oh, we go way the fuck back.
Where did you guys meet?
In a gay bar.
Yeah. When you were cruising for fat guys.
We were both in the gay bar trying to sell Girl Scout cookies, actually. Do you have Girl Scouts in Australia?
Yeah.
They suck.
They
Fuck
suck.
Girl Scouts and fuck old people.
Yeah,
I
well,
think everybody should be born at the age of 14 and die like in Logan's Run. And not the remake, the one with Michael York.
yeah, it's true. Well, who should die first in GWAR? Like, yeah.
Who should
who's-
die
yeah.
first? Where? What?
Who should die first in GWAR? Who's gonna die first?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to die.
How are you gonna go out?
I don't know. I've been trying to kill myself my entire career, and it hasn't happened yet. It's the one thing I haven't done yet is die. I've done everything. I've raped continents.
Yeah.
Like we're getting ready to go to Japan. I was like, I'm gonna rape you like you did to Nanking.
That's your first Japanese trip, isn't it?
Yeah, it is because
amazing,
now they're
dude.
regretting it.
Yeah.
They're like, why don't we invite you, Gwa? And also with their eyes all slanty and their big moon face. Oh, we want the Gwa. We have to Pearl Harbor or whatever, you know. We
I'm
belong to
excited.
Okinawa kamikaze.
Are you guys ever gonna make a movie? What do you think of some of the bands making movies lately?
They blow.
They do, don't they?
They suck. It's just like all this bullshit about their personal feelings.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't give a fuck about you and your personal fucking feelings. You got a nice house. You got a nice girl who blows you. You know,
Fucking pussies.
they're pussies.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm so sad about the dude who got his neck broke on our barricade that I'm gonna shit myself and cry. It's like, guess what? People die every night at GWAR shows, and I'm happy about it. you know?
Exactly.
I mean,
You're gonna
I like
kill
the Sex
Tony Abbott?
Pistols. I like the Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
I came up old school. When we were born,
Yeah.
it was punk rock.
You have a punk rock heart and
I have
beating
a
under
punk
this
heart.
in
I
this
have a
chest.
punk heart.
Yeah.
And everyone else can go fuck themselves. Okay.
Yeah, well, really.
Well, I mean, that was her true spirit of rebellion.
Yeah.
Now, the rebellion has been, like, corporatized. But let me tell you something. Those motherfuckers that are fighting the police in Kiev today with big steel bars, they never gave up.
No.
And I know the spirit is still there.
That's the spirit of punk rock.
For all the fucking things that GWAR is and whatever the fuck we are, you think we're a bunch of dress-up clowns, we can't play guitar.
You're a badass lizard from another fucking planet. Don't talk about that.
Uncompromisingly anti-everything since day fucking one. And I will always be that way until I figure out a way to motherfucking kill myself.
Exactly. Who's the biggest pussy on this tour?
It's the first day of the tour, so I can't really tell.
You gotta suss it out.
I'm gonna bust it out right now. Me! Because I'm hoping lots of people fuck me.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, I'm the biggest pussy on this tour. I got a fucking pussy like a whale's cunt. You fuck. Fuck me. Meet me at the meet and greet. I'll splay that shit out like a fucking flounder.
He really will. He's not kidding.
I will. I mean, I'm one of the few rock stars, or...
You're a rock
I
star.
hate that term.
Dude, yeah, actually. You're
very
cooler than a
fucked
rock
up.
star.
I'm
Rock
one
star
of
sounds
the
like fucking Bon Jovi or something.
Fucking...
Oh yeah, Richie Sambora.
Oh, well, he's my buddy.
Yeah, he's your buddy.
He's my buddy. Yeah,
Really?
He's been doing a lot of stuff for Soundwave TV.
Yeah, excellent.
He's been begging for me to blow a huge load on his face.
Oh, well, he has. I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I mean, he needs it at this point.
He needs a jizz cannon in his face.
In his career.
He really does.
Can I give you a quick quote from
Yeah, please.
Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet? You've made worms meat of me.
Exactly.
Horatio.
Yeah.
The second act is great. The end of the first act is a little long. You got to remember, though, that's where West Side Story came from.
Exactly. It's common sense, really.
Yeah, well, not a lot of people are very educated anymore.
Most people are pretty fucking
Most people are
stupid.
Fucking stupid.
Now, what kind of bloodshed can we expect at your sidewaves?
Well, I think within the first 3 minutes of the set, everyone in Australia will realize that GWAR is the greatest band ever.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you anything else except our victim has been it wasn't really very hard to pick him out. I mean, who would you like to see die more than anyone else in Australia?
Tony Abbott.
Oh, snap.
You are doing that, aren't you? You have to.
Yeah, he'll
Fuck
be
that guy.
dead in about 20 minutes.
I've met him, man. You know what? He's like a lizard in person, but like a shit lizard. He's like the opposite of
He's
you.
a politician.
He's the opposite of you.
He's afraid to say the truth. Everything is couched in lies. It's all about money. It's all about power. And he's going to pay for it every night.
Yeah.
And you know what? If we get through this tour without being arrested, I'll be very disappointed.
You better get arrested.
I'm trying to. Everywhere I go, I try
Have
to
you
get
ever been arrested on tour?
Listen, you can throw me in jail. I just go to sleep for a few years.
Take a little nap.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, shut the door,
Well, you
falling down, sleeping for a while. You know, by the way, pour the food on my head.
Exactly. If you're 50,000 years old, how long are you going to live?
Billion or something. What happened?
Where am I going? That's all right. What are your favorite other flavors of metal?
Well, I think metal has stagnated.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think.
Whose fault is it?
Well, you know, like you can tell from the lineup, a lot of the bands have been around for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it's hard to reinvent the wheel over and over again,
It is.
and it's a real challenge for metal bands to come up with a new sound. So I see a lot of the kids going back to the older school. I mean, fuck, we're still playing. We've been around for 29 years. It's not the 30th anniversary yet. And
Soon.
right? And like, it's just like, you know, I just don't think that like people are as creative as they need to be anymore.
Do you think like the way people just like the internet's like the perfect intersection of narcissism and voyeurism? Do you
Yeah.
think that's the problem? Because I kind of think it is. I think
totally
people got
do.
fucking lazy.
It's like you can throw your shit out there and your friends will be like, oh, cool, I liked your Facebook page. But you know what? Unless you're inspiring insurrection and revolution in the street, your band ain't shit. You know, I come from a punk rock school and I stand in solidarity with the revolutionaries of the world. I'm dedicated to the destruction of the multinational Globo Corporation. I'm into bands like MDC, Millions of Dead Cops, you know? And that's what I came up on.
It's about making shit and breaking
That's,
shit.
that's what I came up on. Bands like Black Flag.
Fucking A.
It's like everything now, and the proof in the pudding is just in the fact that when you go to shows, these kids are wearing shirts from bands that are fucking 30 years old, okay? So fucking get a grip. Come up with something new. Don't be a dick. Be like Salvador Dali or something.
Sabbath or Dali?
Well, Sabbath or Dali. That would be great.
That'd be fucking great. Sabbath and Dali together.
Sabbath and Dali.
All roads,
And the Dalai Lama.
all roads lead back to Sabbath. Let's be honest.
They do. But before Sabbath, there was a little guy named Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, he's pretty
I
special.
honestly think he was the first person. I think he invented heavy metal, honestly.
Really?
Oh, yeah. He was the first motherfucker that really made a guitar sound like a fucking artillery barrage.
Yeah.
If you want to listen, if you don't believe me, listen to the Star Spangled Banner at Woodstock. You know? It's like nobody fucking ever did it, and everything that he did in just a few years. And then the Beatles, sure, they were all over the place, but they did a little song called Helter Skelter that just kind of set the tone. And now it's just like, it's also change happy. I'm not saying there's not great bands out there, but it's harder than ever for a metal band to be original.
Yeah.
So the bar has been raised. These bands have become incredibly commercialized. It doesn't help when people like the guys in Metallica are completely involved with these self-indulgent, ridiculous, we're gonna play in Antarctica. We're gonna make a movie about our psychologist. I mean, fuck that shit.
Now they've made a movie about themselves playing. But that's it. Not a psychologist.
Well, I mean,
What do you think of that movie? They spent $18 million on it.
yeah, the mere fact that they spent $18 million on a self-indulgent piece of shit, it tells you something about the band. You know?
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
I think it's really strange. Like,
I think
if you
they're
wanna help if you want to be punk rock, if you want to fucking be metal, why don't you take that $18 million and dump it off the top of the new Freedom Tower in New York, which is going to get blown up within a couple of years.
And make a new album. That's as good as the.
But you know what? But I got to say this about Metallica. Metallica is one of the greatest bands ever.
Absolutely.
And because of everything they've done, because they wrote Creeping Death, I will never diss them. But I got to say to you, you know, come on, Metallica, Antarctica, fucking psychologists, bear hunting in the Urals. We don't give a fuck about that. We need revolution.
And it should come on.
Overthrow.
I want to see it on record.
We don't want to fucking have another album come out with like, this one's heavy, the solos are back.
It has to be amazing. Metallica, come on. Oderus, come on.
Well,
Can you talk to them and say they're an amazing band? I want to see something brilliant.
Everything. I mean, I talk a lot of shit about other bands, but it's just basically because I'm jealous.
Well, James Hetfield's an amazing guy. Come on, James. Come out and make a new record. Make it amazing.
And they will.
And they will.
And they will. And they will.
Yeah, I'm not dissing them.
And they will. And they will.
I'm not dissing them at all. I'm just saying it's been a
I'm
while.
just saying, they played in Antarctica, and everybody knows we're from Antarctica.
You were first.
And like, we played in Antarctica. We practiced there for years. That's what my practice space is. And like, you know, we invited them over, and we were like, come on, fuck some dead babies. It'll be cool. You know, especially for Lars, because he likes that shit.
Lars likes dead
And
babies.
they just ignored us. And I was like, look, dude, I don't know if you know it, but the penguins in Antarctica are fucking 30 feet tall. You know, and they will kill you.
They will take you out, motherfucker.
Yeah, so apparently, I don't know, they had some help with that one. I just left them alone. Honestly, Metallica, to me, they can do no wrong because they are Metallica.
They're Metallica. They
But-
started 100 bands, 100,000 bands.
I don't give a fuck how old you are. You can still be a revolutionary leader.
You gotta be dangerous.
Yeah, you gotta be dangerous. And where's the danger in it?
Where's
the danger
what's
in
dangerous
that?
about punk rock anymore, Oderus?
It's
What's
just-
dangerous about it?
It's just become entertainment.
It is, and it's why.
I don't know because the bands that are perpetrating this shit have gotten so used to making money and counting their merchandise receipts every night. And take it from somebody who's never made shit out of this business and who's still dedicated. What the fuck are you talking about? All right, great. Soundwaves. Thank you for having us back. And GWAR, of course, brings the bad weather. It's starting to rain.
It's because it's dangerous.
Anyway,
Rock and roll.
yeah, I'm all about overthrow, revolution, and destruction. Fucking solidarity to the people in Caracas in Venezuela. Solidarity to the defenders of the Maiden in fucking Kiev. We will throw these motherfuckers down. It's just gonna take a little while. But don't be afraid. And don't be fucking seduced by entertainment. Just sit at home and watch your fucking TV, plug into your social media, and tune the fuck out. No, we gotta go into the streets and we gotta fuck these motherfuckers up. And I'm down for life. And since I've never been able to kill myself, that's forever.